Asking Bobby Lane, step forward and be a witness. Bobby Lane.
Oh, geez, so you can see one once he comes. It's the sun. Sun.
Oh, say it, oh, Celestials, oh, Celestials, great names come, let's see it, yes. Asking Levi Alec, please step forward and be a witness. Oh, say it, Jehovah, great names come, let's see it, yes. Asking Larry Kinley, please step forward and be a witness.
That's fine.
Ah, see it, yes. I honor, great names come, let's see it, yes. Asking Ron Johnson Jr., please step forward and be a witness. I just see it.
Thank you, Greg. Thank you, witnesses. I'd like to welcome you to Northwest City College's graduation today. This is also a festive weekend with so much going on. So we'd like to ensure that we're all safe and enjoy this big long weekend with any racing, fun games, and graduations going on. But, we're going to have presentation of colors for the veterans for most of the year. All stand. Thank you, graduate singers. Thank you, Northwestern College veterans in class 33. To my left, I have some of the flags from the sites at NWIC College. So we're honored to have these flags from those tribes here today. We're going to have Greg Master, who's going to come here over here for us.
Let's pray. Gracious Lord and Creator, we thank you for this wonderful ceremony that we can come together and support all these graduates. Thank you, Lord, for their dedication to their families and to their community. We just pray that you continue to be with them and to help them, to lead them, to guide them, and just to all to do great things within their communities, to continue to put others before themselves and to help the communities in a good way. Thank you for the leadership here at the college that helps and leads and guides these graduates. Thank you for the vision of the people and the elders that have brought this college together. It's just a wonderful blessing to this community throughout the region. We just pray that you continue to be with the people, help us to come together as a people, and to continue to honor each other. In Jesus' name.
Thank you, Greg. This time I'd like to be seated. It's fitting that we are having this college meeting because we don't have lawyers that came out before. But the students that are sitting in front of you today, there are academic lawyers. So we want to honor them. Behind them are the faculty and staff that help guide them through this academic year to get their years to get their degrees. This time I'd like to introduce Justin Dooley, President of NWIC College, who is a descendant of Western tribe.
Good evening, everyone. Hopefully everyone can hear me back there. But I appreciate Dave for introducing me. I'm the new president here at Northwest Indian College. I'm just very humbled and honored to serve in that capacity. As Dave mentioned, I'm a descendant of the NWIC tribe from the NWIC Reservation in Idaho. I'm very humbled and honored to welcome all of you to our 2013 commencement ceremony. Just quickly, in case you were wondering about this gown or this robe, our student executive board students presented this new gown for me last week as a surprise. And I was deeply humbled and honored, but I just wanted to mention that just in case you didn't think on my first day of being the new president, I bought myself a new robe. Just wanted to clarify that. Also, just quickly, the students explained to me, they used some of their research skills, but the 3 velvet bars on each sleeve represents a doctorate degree, and the 4th bar represents the serving as the president, so it's a doctoral president gown. So I just thank our student executive board for this opportunity. Of course, I want to acknowledge and thank our parents, our grandparents, aunties and uncles, extended family, all of our friends and loved ones for being here to support our students. I also want to acknowledge our family and friends who traveled near and far from our 6 extended campus sites representing Swinomish, Tulalip, Port Gamble Squala, Muckleshoot, Nisqually, and the NWIC site. Let's give a round of applause. We also have guests that have traveled as far away from New Zealand. And so I just wanted to quickly acknowledge our Professor Widamu Doherty and his colleague Professor Tatui Robust. And they're from Maori Indigenous University. And we have some of our Northwest City College staff that are pursuing their doctorate. So in a couple of years, we're going to have to order some more of these. Of course, I want to honor and acknowledge our elders and our veterans for your prayers and for your teachings and for being such a good example of shining light in our communities. I also want to thank our Northwest City College faculty and our staff and administrators, especially those staff that were part of the commencement committee. It takes a lot of time and effort to organize this large event. And so each year, it just keeps improving, getting better and better. So I just want to acknowledge our staff and faculty for their hard work. I particularly want to thank our faculty for your tireless commitment to our students. Our students wouldn't be here in the back without you. It's an honor, sure. We have a great team of seasoned faculty members who have been here with us for many years. Through our evolution from as a 2-year institution, now a 4-year degree granting institution, and we also have our newer faculty members that have joined us the last 2 or 3 years. And so I just wanted to acknowledge and just let our faculty know how much they are appreciated. I also want to thank our Board of Trustees for their leadership and their guidance here at Northwest City College. Just want to quickly honor acknowledge Kristen Kinley, a chairperson, Larry Kinley, and the students committee, clinical team, who's also a member of the London Business Council, Charlie Alexander, Tani Kawakoni, and also Sandy Greenblatt, who's sitting to my left here. Thank you so much for your leadership. And I also want to acknowledge our foundation board. They're here at my left. If you don't mind, raise your hand to acknowledge Julie Johnson, Lori Kinley, who's the chair of the foundation board, Philip Blair, and Joe Finbar. It is very thankful that the college has a board of trustees and a foundation board who do such a tremendous job of cultivating resources and helping us to fundraise, to ultimately to provide scholarships and capacity building at Northwest City College. So we're just very thankful for our commitment and for our foundation board. I also want to acknowledge Sally Hintz from Canwell's office, so I want to acknowledge Sally. And if there's any other dignitaries, my apologies. If I didn't acknowledge you, I didn't see you, so it's not intentional. If I missed you, I apologize. I also want to thank the Illumination and NWIC for their tremendous support. As a new president, during my short tenure, the tribe has put their money where their mouth is in terms of providing support and vision. It's one thing to say they support Northwest City College and education. It's another thing to provide significant contribution to our growth. So I just want to thank LIBC and the Lummi Nation. And I particularly want to thank the Lummi Nation, the elders, the leaders, the visionaries. We're celebrating 30 years as an American institution of higher education. It's really as an act of sovereignty that the Lummi Nation had the vision and the foresight to create an institution of higher education to provide, to teach their children and their young people in a culture, language, in history, and provide a quality education in a post-secondary setting. So I'm just very thankful to the Lummi Nation. And I also thank the Lummi Nation for the act of generosity for expanding that vision beyond Lummi to include and provide access to higher education for several tribes in the Pacific Northwest. Thank you. Of course, we wouldn't be here without our God, our Creator, and I thank you for His guidance and His blessings upon us. And I want to just face our students and to know how proud I am of our graduates and our GED graduates that are sitting behind our college graduates. We don't make any distinction. As I mentioned to our GED graduates the other day, we're very proud of you. And I want to personally invite you to continue your education at Northwest Indian College either this summer or this fall. And so I just, we're very proud of our GED graduates. And I also want to think about our students and also just share just briefly what's on my heart. This year, in some ways, have been very tough. We've had loved ones, members, employees of the college, former employees of the college who passed on, who went on their journey. We've had members of our community and our family, Northwest Indian College family, who are struggling with life-threatening illnesses. But the positive thing is, as we do as tribal people, is we're resilient and we keep moving forward. And I look at our students, and we know our students from our 6 extended campus sites. We know there's elders or loved ones in your communities who've gone on their journeys. But you made it. You're here. And we're very thankful that you continue to be resilient. And I'm constantly, continually encouraged and inspired by each of your stories. If we were to have an interview or sit down with each one of you, we would hear incredible stories of resilience. And you stayed focused. You stayed committed. And I've learned that it's not during the easy times. It's not during the times of sunshine when our strength comes through. Ironically, it's during times of the dark, during times of pain, during times of mourning and grieving where our strength, where we have to dig down really deep into that reservoir of our spirit to persist and push through, to be able to write that capstone, finish the capstone project, to finish that essay, to finish the service learning project, to study for that last math final exam. And I see some head nods here. You probably were doing that last night or 2 nights ago. But you made it, and we're very proud of you. And so I just wanted all of us here in the audience, if we can just give our district graduates a loud round of applause. So at this time, I would like to introduce Kristen Kinley, Chairperson of the Board of Trustees. Let's give a round of applause.
Good evening. Welcome and thank you for coming to the 2013 graduation class of Northwest Indian College. I've already been introduced to my board. I just wanted to thank everybody for coming tonight. Thanking all the families. It's really a full house. I always make me happy to see all the seats filled and all the seats filled to appreciate our graduation and our graduates for sitting down here. I just wanted to thank any leadership we have here tonight, and like Justin has said, the Tribal Council has been very supportive of Northwest Indian College the last 2 or 3 years, especially with the capital campaign and for us to build a new campus, the $40 million campus that we're building for our students and for our community, so I very much appreciate to LWC as they have shut down. I also want to thank, the students for continuing their journey on their education path. Because, for us up here as tribal leaders and leaders in Northwest Indian College, I always say to people, we wouldn't be where we're at if it wasn't for all of you sitting there in those seats. That's what we work for. We work for you to strive to continue, whether you're a GED student or a 2-year degree student or a voc trade or continue on to one of our 4-degree programs. We're very, very proud. Every time I come here, it just warms my heart to look at all of you sitting here. So I'm very thankful to you for all your hard work to get to sit in these seats actually tonight. So, and with that, my next item to actually do is introduce our keynote speaker, which is Carrie Billy. Carrie Billy is an enrolled member of the Navajo Nation. She has continuously striven to support education for the last 25 years. So I'm sure that American Indian students are given the resources that they need to stay successful in their academic track. Carrie was appointed previously by Bill Clinton in 1998 to serve as the first executive director of the White House Initiative at tribal colleges and universities. In 2007, Carrie was actually appointed the president and CEO of the American Indian Higher Education Consortium. The American Indian Higher Education Consortium, or AHEC, is in charge or coordinates our 37 tribal colleges across the nation. As AHEC's top executive, Carrie deeply understands and supports the organization's mission to ensure excellence in tribal higher education. I am very deeply honored in working with Carrie and everything that she's strived to help our tribal colleges and help all of our nations further their education and higher learning. So I'm very honored that Carrie is here with us tonight, and I would hope and wish that we would all give her a round of applause as she comes and gives her keynote speech.
The invitation to speak with you today, knowing very well
well, giving a commencement address is a very difficult thing to do. The faculty back there would like the speaker to be really substantive, the parents want the speaker to be sentimental, and the graduates want the speaker to be brief. So, I'm going to do my best to strike a balance between those three competing interests. But first I'd like to begin by commending President Hillary, as well as the Board of Trustees and the staff for the hard work that all of you have undertaken in making Northwest Indiana College the vibrant, exciting institution that it is today. When I saw your campus today, particularly the new campus, when I saw the engaged students and your really beautiful campus, I'm awed, but not surprised at how far you've come so quickly. But I'm here to tell you your journey is not finished. Today, with a strong vision of the future that is founded on the spirituality, the language, and the culture of your Northwest tribal nations, President Hillary is leading Northwest Indiana College into a new era full of potential and opportunity. President Hillary really is, I believe, one of our tribal college young Indian agents of change, a truly compassionate and growing Indian leader. And we'll need leaders like him, and we'll need a lot more if we are to protect the sovereign strength of our tribal nations and ensure a just world for our American Indian children in the 21st century. Now, when I say leader, I don't want you to think I'm just talking about political leaders or the #1 top person or something. Although we do need American Indians to serve at all levels of government, and we need Indian leaders in all areas of our life and business. But what we really need are leaders of character, people engaged and committed to the world around them. So that's my challenge to you, all of you, to do everything you can to ensure your children a fair place in this new world. Do all that you can to strengthen your tribal nation as it works to serve your people. Make a commitment to lead and be an advocate for change. I urge you to take up this challenge, make it your own, and live it every day. Now, unfortunately, I can't tell you that it's a very simple thing to do. In fact, it's a lot of work. Being a leader is never easy, just ask President Hillary. And at times, you'll learn, if you haven't already, that the change that you seek and want so desperately is painfully slow in coming. But really, you don't have any other choice. Your children, your grandchildren, and your great-grandchildren will expect it of you. I can see it. I can see the hope in the eyes of the children today, in their bright faces. But many tomorrows from today, those same eyes will cloud with disappointment and pain if we fail to act, to make a commitment to lead by example today. Our generation may never see the effects of our failure to be positive role models, but our children and their grandchildren surely will. Early in his presidency, Barack Obama said to a gathering of young people just like you, people from around the world, you, more than anyone, have the ability to remake this world. That is just an awesome statement. You may not have known it at the time, may not have even heard it, but he was talking to you. Your education and the openness to change that education brings gives you that awesome power. Now was expressing the importance of education through the words of one of our great chiefs, Chief Manuelito. He said, "My grandchild, education is the ladder. Tell our children to take it." How do other tribes say it? The Lummi, the Nez Perce, the Muckleshoot. I've come to realize that all Native people have essentially a way of saying essentially the same thing. It's part of the web that encircles us and weaves us together. We are independent
sovereign. No one granted that to us. And we are each proud of our uniqueness as tribal people. But through tribal education, through the tribal college movement, we are woven together in a circle that grows stronger and stronger every day. And from that circle, we can draw the strength we need to be engaged and to lead. Navajo Chief Manuelito said, education is the ladder. Tell our people to take it. Chief Sitting Bull of the Lakota said, let us put our minds together and see what world we can make for our children. Chief Flinty Cuckoo of the Crow said, with education, we are the white man's equal. Without it, we are his victim. Different words? Not really. They are all threads in the circle that is the tribal college movement. The men and women who conceived and nurtured the idea of the first tribal colleges more than 45 years ago heard those words echoing like the wind in their hearts, and the words brought them to life. President Guillory heard those words. President Guillory, like the founders of the tribal college movement, came to a point in his life when he knew it was his responsibility to take action, to be engaged, and to lead by selfless example. I know it's my responsibility, and today it is your responsibility as graduates of Northwest Indian College. Be engaged, lead by example, and action. There is no better time than today. And with the academic and life skills that you gained at this college, and more important, with the values and knowledge that you gained from your tribal education, I know you were up to it. Now, I can see some of you are thinking to yourselves, oh, you keep telling me to be a leader, be engaged, not already. Tell me how to get there. Students have told me this, tell me how to do it. And then some of you are probably just thinking, oh, stop talking, I'll just Google it when I get home. Well, I don't have all the answers, but I did do a Google search. Just I did. For me personally, I know that the secret to being a leader, to having the courage to lead, is found in our culture, our spirituality, and our beliefs.
Welcome back.
I also know that you will know inside your grandparents, your aunties, your uncles, they'll know you can reach that place. For Navajos, it starts with that. Knowing who you are as a member of your clan and your family, and accepting and honoring the interconnectedness and the relationship of all things. Then, with the foundation of these relationships, always working toward a vision, toward beauty. There are 3 key steps that helped me get to that place, and they're my advice to you tonight. First, I needed to be in touch with myself, to know who I was and where I was going. I needed to spend time with my grandmother, with my aunts, watching, learning, and listening to them as they live their lives. Very rich lives that were defined solely by our culture, our spirituality, our prayers, our language, and the land that lies between the 4 sacred mountains. Through their prayers and stories, I learned how to live in harmony, post-hope. So my advice to you is to stick to your tribal values. Sometimes, to create positive change, you have to look back, learn your stories, and know the power of your own prayer. Keep your culture, your language, and your heritage in your hearts and in your daily life. And also set realistic and balanced goals for yourself, professionally and personally, and then work toward them. In short, sustain yourself. And second, I needed to be in touch with my environment in the changing world in which I live. I had to take a hard and thoughtful look at my home, my government, other tribal governments, my the poverty that surrounded us on the reservation, and our changing perceptions as we became more aware of the world around us. The often broken support systems, the non-existent economy, the tremendous needs, but also the tremendous resilience, optimism, happiness, and beauty. But beyond this, beyond my immediate personal space, I also look outside to the world, to political systems, customs, and practices that are really new to me. I visited people in places I had never been before. We shared stories of our cultures and our lands, and I was enriched by the land and the power and the people I saw, and the strength of their songs and their prayers. It really is true. We are all related. So my advice then is this: feel and participate in and protect the world around you. Really get involved. Volunteer. Be a mentor. Be a role model in the way you talk, dress, and act. And you will begin to address the symptoms of some very serious problems. Be active in your family, tribe, and community, and you will also be enriched. In short, sustain the world around you. Now, I'm going to take a little diversion from my 3 points and reiterate the importance of what I just said. I want you to be a role model in the way you talk, dress, and act. Look good, speak clearly and proudly. It might take practice. It might not, some of you are probably good at it already. But it really is one of the secrets to being a leader. But I've got to tell you, your burden as Indian people is very heavy. I know, because I carry it too. The world out there, they all think that we're one big Indian. Living in a big TV somewhere, eating buffalo, eating fried bread, which we all do that, so. But you know what I mean. We really are all related. One Indians as all Indians. So everywhere you go, everything you do, all the time, no matter what, you are representing all Native people. You are representing all tribal college graduates. And until the rest of the world understands how different and unique we are as tribal people, everywhere you go and everything you do, you are taking all of us with you, past, present, and future. So look good while you're out there living your life. And I'm not saying you have to spend a lot of money. Just try to look good. You all know that song, Thrift Shop? Just pop some tags. You can really look good. Okay. So now back to my three little points to being an engaged leader. But first I'll just review. Number 1, sustain yourself, take care of yourself spiritually and culturally, and know your stories. Number 2, sustain the world around you, be involved, have opinions about things, ideas, and questions. Take action. And now for the third and last thing. For me, I have to take that extra step, the difficult, slow-moving step, to seek out the root causes of the problems and to work to change these. Always try to ask the difficult questions and pose solutions for the future. They don't have to be right. Just come up with some ideas. If you can do that, then you really will have an impact. Here's what I mean. I worked in the United States Senate for about 10 years, and during that time, I met and visited with a lot of Indian people and a lot of tribal communities all over. I heard and saw the stories of my childhood over and over again. the poverty, the need for economic development, alcoholism, broken governments, racism, oppression. And I knew there had to be a way up and out, up the ladder to a new world for our people. And for me, the answer was in education, in the tribal colleges. So while I worked in the Senate, I came to believe, as I still do today, that the real hope for American Indian people is found in the tribal colleges, in the power of community-based and nation-focused education that is founded on our cultures, our spirituality, our stories, and our songs. And so I've worked for tribal colleges ever since, for tribal colleges and for their students, helping to create federal programs, working to change federal policies, and to do all that I can to strengthen and sustain tribal colleges so that all of you can focus on the business of educating and sustaining generations of our people. For me to persist in my goals, and persistence is really the key, it helped me to anticipate, to visualize the future. You may not believe this, but I really did visualize Northwest Indian College, this beautiful campus that you have many years ago. And here it is today. I already have in my mind what a picture of Northwest Indian College will look like in 10 or 20 years. And it's not just because you're a great master plan. It's because I can visualize what I think
Keep an eye on her.
beautiful and that will help sustain your tribal nations. That's what keeps me going. In President Obama's speech that I mentioned earlier, he said, "We have the power to make the world we see." I really believe that. In fact, I know it's true. I see it happen every day at tribal colleges. So what is your big idea? What's your big challenge that you're going to work on? What is your vision as you graduate? Think about it, and then share it with the world. Now, I said I was going to be reading today, so I will honor that pledge. I know you all want to go to the So I will conclude by asking you once again to listen to the words of Chief Manatee and all of our leaders, words that soar on the wind, across the water, and straight into our hearts today. My grandchild, education is the ladder. Tell our people to take it. Visualize the world you see, and then work throughout your life to make it real. You can do it. You have the strength of your heritage and the power of education. And you also have the responsibility. Be a leader. There is no better time. And be sure to look good while you're doing it. Thank you.
Thank you, Gary. I had the opportunity to travel to Washington, D.C. in February, and walk the hill. And Gary was one of the leaders to take the students, advancement of education, and superheroes, Christian folks, and tell the story of the tribal colleges. The story of Northwest Indian College. This is our 30th year. So this is our 30th anniversary this year. So we actually started last year. This is our largest graduating class. Students there. You know, and we have 10 students who are getting their 4-year degrees today. We have 83 students who are getting their 2-year degrees. So we invite those 83 students to come and stay with us. individual order and we want to get your business. That's all. Nothing's and doctors, those are the benefits that we use in our students. I get to introduce the student speakers. It's always an interesting process to go through to pick student speakers and one of them up and tell their story. We start out with a list of students who are the highest grades. And we ask the faculty for the students who are dealing with their strengths and dealing with all the issues that students have as students in their communities. And these two students will come forward and talk about their life. We have one student, Jeff James, one student is getting his bachelor's of science in native environmental science. Our second speaker is David Santos. So,
Welcome everyone. Just want to take this time to recognize my parents, Brenda Charles, Jeff James Sr., my grandparents, Mel Katie, Iris James, and my granny Mary Helen Katie. I also want to recognize my in-laws, Wendell and Rosanna Martin, Willie and Josie Jones, my wife Keisha, and my son Jeffrey. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Jeff James Jr., and I'm a lonely tribal member. It is an honor for me to speak on behalf of the Northwest Indian College graduates class of 2013. Let me remind everyone, specifically the students of Northwest Indian College, that I and everyone else here appreciate the goals that you have accomplished thus far. I want to thank everyone who has recommended me in speaking for this special occasion. The theme for our graduation is reimagining the possibilities. I can safely say that each one of us students have thought about our future possibilities in life. And if we had not, I believe that we would not be where we are today. With that, I am proud to say, whether you're graduating with a GED, an associate's degree, or a bachelor's degree, we have conquered one of many goals in life. This is to say that one accomplished goal leads to another opportunity in life. So do not stop with a GED or an associate's degree or a bachelor's degree. Keep pursuing that higher education that you deserve. I believe that if each student can reimagine their possibilities in academia, there is nothing that can derail their ambitions in life. Each student has the possibility to take control of where they want to end up in life. I want to encourage each of my fellow classmates and all the Northwest Indian College students to never give up. We all have a long road ahead of us, but regardless, the educational path that we choose becomes smoother over time. I dropped out of high school my junior year and got my GED in 1999. I went 9 years with only a GED background. However, in September of 2008, my academic journey began at Northwest Indian College. I graduated with an associate's in Native American Studies in June of 2010 and recently completed my Bachelor of Science degree in December 2012, which is to say that I am the first person in my family to earn a bachelor's degree. Anything is possible, but only if you put your mind, heart, and soul into your desires. And if I can do it, you can do it. My advice to each student is to set academic goals that are easily accomplished and know your strong and weak points. Do Do not overload yourself, and do not let that stamina inside you burn out. My ultimate goal in life is to obtain a master's degree by the time I am 35 years old. Reimagining the possibilities has provided me with an educational journey that has placed me into an online master's program. By the end of this June, I will have completed my first quarter. I anticipate on graduating with an MBA in General Management approximately 2 years from now. People often wonder why I am pursuing a master's degree. However, my educational goals are to show everyone that we, as Native Americans, can achieve higher education, something that was forbidden and denied of our people not long ago. Going on for a master's degree will give me the knowledge needed so that I can provide good services to my people and community in the near future. On behalf of the Northwest Indian College Graduates Class of 2013, we want to say thank you to all the staff, faculty, and families that have made this graduation a success for us. Without any of you, we could have not done this by ourselves. We can only hope that the college will continue to expand the number of bachelor's degrees being offered to help all Northwest Indian College students reimagine their possibilities. By offering other bachelor's degree programs, we want to thank the Northwest Indian College for reimagining their possibilities. Once again, thank you for giving me this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to speak on behalf of the class of 2013. This is something that I will remember for the rest of my life. Matt Moore and Ryan Lewis once said, "This is the moment. Tonight is the night, we'll fight till it's over." So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. So with that, I'd like to say congratulations to the Northwest Indian College Graduates Class of 2013, High HCM.
To be the Santos is a
Well, we did it. It's just amazing, and we took a chance and opportunity. First of all, I want to congratulate each and every one of you graduates for achieving your goals and all that you have desired for the past 2 to 4 years. I am very honored to stand here and in front of all these beautiful people, families, friends, respected tribal leaders, elders, youth, and professors who have lifted each of you up with guidance, support, motivation, and most importantly, love. Each and every one of us belong to Northwest Indian College with a common goal. It was to complete 2 to 4 years of education that has led up to the most important moments of our lives. A moment where everyone can see that we have defied all odds that are against us, even as psych students. Psych students deserve We are the ones that had to learn chemistry through television. We had to learn chemistry through television. And we wrote papers to professors who we have never met before. In a sense, though, psych students are the lucky ones. We have a chance to develop that kinship between professor and student. Like our math professor, Mr. Giles, he always shows. Choosing 10 out of 10 math problems to do for the final. Well, it wasn't until the 9th problem I realized we actually had to do all of them. I wasn't the greatest at math. The difference for me between high school and college and after high school, I left it with my friends. But after college, I'm leaving it with my family and believe that it's true we have became family. The best classes for me were the ones that shared with our tribal elders, because they taught me one of the greatest gifts of all, perseverance, that it was never too late to follow your dreams. I also enjoyed the classes I shared with the newborn babies and children, because it was a constant reminder why I was here. It was for the future generations of our people. Like most of you, I have dreamt the idea of receiving my degree. Besides my family who has helped push me into reality, it was my son, my beautiful, beautiful son, who reminded me every single day why I was here. Even after a few hours of sleep, the nights with no sleep, and the days when all I wanted to do was sleep. We all have someone we're here for, someone who makes all our struggles and triumphs worth it in the end. Someone who comes from the upper side and reminded ourselves of the strength and determination that each of us possess. To my son who helped me dream about these possibilities, and to my family who made my dreams possible, I love you all. Let's take a moment to reimagine the possibilities. These possibilities are given to us by everyone who is sitting in this room. They are given to us from the ones who are still at home awaiting our return, and they are given to us from the ones who left this world and are still guiding us through our path of success. As Native people, we are visionaries. Like our ancestors before us, they have the vision to keep our heritage alive, our culture, our language, and our teachings. Take a moment to look at the faces around you. We are the generations that our ancestors fought for. We are the generations that survived. As some of you made the first generation to graduate with a college degree within your families, some of us made the second or third, but each of us know that we're definitely not the last. All you graduates are strong, educated, motivated, Native American, and First Nation people. And there is nothing in this world that is more powerful than that. There's nothing in this world that is more powerful than you. The staff, students, and leaders of Northwest Indian College, they had a vision. They created an opportunity for us to reimagine the possibilities. With these new 4-year degrees, each of us and the future generations can stretch our wings a little bit further, dream just a little bit higher, and take that vision that is rightfully ours. Because Northwest Indian College grads of 2013, we have earned it.
I think they have a very good
Thank you, Jeff, and the students like this and makes their lives very easy. I'd like to introduce the next speaker.
What awesome student speakers that we had this year. Let's give them another round of applause. Each year, the American Indian College Fund gives an opportunity for our faculty to award a Faculty Member of the Year. This faculty award was started 8 years ago. And I'll just read from the criteria. The American Indian College Fund Faculty Member of the Year Award will recognize one distinguished faculty at each of the nation's tribal colleges and universities who exemplifies a commitment to scholarship, teaching, and service. The selected faculty member will receive a $500 award, which is obviously presented each year annually at each of the nation's tribal colleges commencement ceremony. And through this process, recommendations are done by our academic administration, our college community, and students. And this year's award winner is Mr. Steve Pavlik. It's really important for everyone here to know that our dear colleague Steve Pavlik couldn't be here with us. He was recently diagnosed with bladder cancer, and so he's currently in the process of receiving treatment. And so I just encourage all of you to lift Steve Pavlik in your thoughts and prayers, and keep him in your thoughts and prayers. And then also, it's really important for me to let you know that this award, Steve Pavlik was chosen before he was recently diagnosed with bladder cancer. So I just want to make that clear that Steve earned it based on his hard work and merit. And Steve, he's been at Northwest Indian College the last 6 or 7 years. He teaches in our Native American Studies program and also our Native Environmental Science program. And he does a tremendous job of coordinating our annual Wine Gloria Junior Symposium. And so on behalf of Mr. Steve Pavlik, Wayne Woods, our communications faculty member, is going to accept the honor on behalf of Steve Pavlik. So thank you. So now it is time for graduates to take the stage for the presentation of certificates and diplomas. So in other words, this is the time we've been waiting for. So I'd like to introduce Bernice Portman, our Dean of Academics and Distance Learning, for this presentation. Let's give Bernice a round of applause.
This is the moment we've been waiting for. I'm going to ask you all the first one to stand. Dean Santos, Port Campbell, Squaw Tribe, Port Campbell Site, Associate of Arts and Science, General Direct Transfer Degree, graduating with honors. Denita would like to thank Charlotte Santos, her grandmother, Gloria Santos, her mother, Joey Holmes, aunts, uncles, and siblings. Jeffrey Joel James Jr., Lummi Nation, Lummi Site, Bachelor of Science, Native Environmental Science option, graduating with high honors. Jeff would like to thank Brenda Charles and Jeff James Sr., Wendell and Roseanne Martin, and Keisha James and Jeffrey James III, Northwest Indian College faculty and staff. Associate of Arts and Sciences, General Direct Transfer Degree, graduating with honors. Sarah would like to thank her London McGuire family and faith. Nation on the site. Associate of Arts, Science, General Direct Transfer Degree. The highest would like to thank Don McCluskey, Kathy Stewart Stevenson, Steve Pavlik, and Aaron Murray. The Tribe, on the side. Associate of Arts and Science, Native American Studies. Eric would like to thank all his Northwest Indian College family and friends, family, mother, father, 2 brothers, and the Lummi Tribe. with 5 handicap. Rose would like to thank Mary Gordon, her parents, Jermaine Smith, and Linda Weinberg. Associate of Arts and Science, General Transfer Degree, graduating 5 handicap. Of Alaska on the side. Bachelor of Science, Native Environmental Science, interdisciplinary concentration object. Graduating with honors, Michelle would like to thank all staff and faculty at Francis College. Bachelor of Science, Native Environmental Science, interdisciplinary concentration option. I would like to thank Northwest Indian College and the Nez Perce Tribe, the instructors, and the Nez Perce Tribe Air Quality Program. Nation on the side. Native Environmental Science, concentration option. Vincent would like to thank his mother for her unconditional love and positive support. Children that kept him accountable and taught him how to commit. The Nez Perce Tribe on the side. Bachelor of Science, Native Environmental Science, interdisciplinary concentration option. Michael would like to thank Northwest Indian College, UTC, and Coast Algiers. Linda L. affiliated by marriage to Swedish Bachelor of Science, Native Environmental Science, interdisciplinary concentration option. Graduating with honors of 5 handicap. Caroline Diana Edwards, Swedish Bachelor of Science, Native Environmental Science, interdisciplinary concentration option. Caroline would like to thank her parents, David and Diana Edwards, of this Swedish tribe, family, and colleagues. Marguerite Freeman, Margaret would like to thank Katie Gilbert, Barry Finbarner, Steve Allen, and Cheryl Clark. Edward R. Johnson, a solemn nation, Lonnie Sire, Associate of Arts Sciences, General Direct Transfer Degree. Victor would like to thank his wife Regina and his sons Travis and Junior. Tribe, Swedish site, Associate of Arts Science, General Transfer Degree. All would like to thank Aileen Gilbert, her kids, Cheryl Gilbert, and Tanisha Gilbert. On the side, Associate of Arts Science, General Direct Transfer Degree. Charlotte would like to thank his family and girlfriend for providing a foundation to success. On the side, Associate of Arts and Science, Native Environmental Science, graduating with honors. Margaret would like to thank her husband Joseph, parents John and Jody, and children Pina and Eliza. Marlisa Washington, Nomination on the side, Associate of Arts and Science, General Direct Transfer Degree. Marlisa would like to thank her husband Corey and kids Albert and Mary. Nomination on the side, Associate of Technical Arts and Independence Studies. Angela would like to thank her parents and the Money Counseling Service. Nomination on the side, Associate of Technical Arts, Chemical Dependency Studies. Deanna would like to thank Ernest Point, Josie Jones, Joe Morris, and her children. Ms. Jessica Lee Fair, nomination on the side, Associate of Arts Sciences, General Direct Transfer Degree. Jessica would like to thank her friends, instructors, families, especially her siblings and parents for their unconditional support. Late night food runs, Starbucks, Hassle, work, achieve her goals, she could have never imagined. On the side, Associate of Arts and Science, we would like to thank my family and in-laws for supporting her. Colleen on the side, Associate of Arts and Science, directly transferred, graduating with high honors and 5-day cap. Carlene would like to thank her grandmother, Luella Toby, and mother, Michelle, and for always encouraging her to keep moving forward. Associate of Technical Arts, Chemical and Energy Studies. Tony Gould, Dr. Todd, Associate of Arts and Sciences, Business Entrepreneurship. Malachi Tribe, Malachi Side, Associate of Arts and Sciences, General Direct Transfer degree, graduated in Arts and Sciences. Clayton Tribe, Nisqually Side, Associate of Arts and Sciences, General Direct Transfer degree, graduated in Highest Honors. Carla would like to thank her husband John, Mom and Grandpa Al, and 2 kids for independent, and all our instructors. WJ Hunt, yes, First Tribe, yes, First Vote Rehab, yes, First Tribe, Pam Russell, Pam Ennis, yes, First Campus Site, Phil Allen, Angela Picard, Gloria and staff teachers, and her past mom, X Tribe. Yes, First Side, Associate Arts and General Transfer. Lucas would like to thank his mother, Gloria Green, and other friends and family who have helped. Elizabeth Rose White, First Sight, Associate of Applied Science Transfer, Early Childhood Education, and Associate of Arts and Sciences, General Direct Transfer. The highest honors and 5-day Kappa, Elizabeth would like to thank Phil Allen, Sharon Lacey, Andrew Clark, and her son Marcus for keeping her support.
Well done, Liz!
Next First Tribe, next First Sight, Associate of Arts and Sciences, General Direct Transfer. Ronnie would like to thank her family and the next First Tribe. Now, next First Tribe, Associate of Arts and Sciences. His mother, Gloria Green, his late auntie, Judy Allen, his girl, Angel Hugs, and all his family. Facility author. That's First Tribe, that's First Sight, Associate of Arts and Sciences, Native American Studies. Graduating with honors in 5 Kappa, Priscilla would like to thank her father, Marcus Arthur, children Jacob and Josie, mother Diane Archer, and all her family members for their continued support. Jenny Lynn Wagner, Miss First Sight, Miss First Tribe, Associate of Arts and Sciences and Native American Studies. Graduating 5-day Kappa to invite her family for support and encouragement in their struggles. Daisy and Howard, Miss First Art, Miss First Art, Associate of Arts and Sciences, General Direct Transfer. Daisy would like to thank her mother, her father, her sisters, her children, her family, staff, and faculty at the Labway site in Isabel Harbor. Today, Western Agency, Miss First Art, Associate of Arts and Sciences, General Direct Transfer. General Direct Transfer, Patty the Fourth, Rocky Furlan, Jesse Chief, and George Bates. Angel Edwards, Miss First Tribe, Miss First Sight, Associate of Arts and Sciences, General Direct Transfer degree. Angel would like to thank Sherry Zan, Phil Allen, Angela Picard, and Isabel Locke. Renee Harris, Miss First Pride, Miss First Sight, Associate of Arts and Sciences, General Director, Transportation. Women would like to thank her family, mom, grandma, brothers, and two daughters, Claudia and Jordan, and also Miss.
You told me you were going to be the only African American here. Yeah. So you're going to use this one? I'm using this one. Yeah. Oh wait. You're supposed to be using this one for this.
For all the love and support. Oh yeah. Thanks to Denise, Stacy, Phil Allen, and Angela Carr for all the support and the Miss First. Associate of Arts and Sciences, David
Why is it always so hot at graduation? It's like it needs to be a minimum of 70 degrees. It's like the least
Well, I think it would have died anyway, but...
What's that?
I think the battery would have died anyway.
Had an extra on it if it is enough. Charges enough.
I would like to thank your mom, dad, family, boyfriend, daughter, and most all his
Do you have a bunch of extra batteries?
Yeah, it's great.
Okay, cool. And does this one have the charger for that better? Cool.
Associate of Arts and Sciences, Direct Transfer Degree, Woman Electric and Roberts.
All right, see you around, man.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
What do you mean?
Where's Dave going?
Associate of Arts and Sciences, Direct Transfer Degree. Joseph Light,
Yep.
his dad, George Sparks, his stepmother, Leah Tom, his mom, Tracy Clark, and his sister, Roland.
We're ready for more.
Court General Side.
Say Mona! Mona!
General Director, and I'd like to thank her sister,
That's like
Lorraine
Buick.
Sparks, and husband, Laverne Thomas. Court General Side, Associate of Arts and Sciences, General Director, Transfer Degree. Madison, I'd like to thank parents, Angela Chaz,
Joseph!
Charlie Lorraine Goddard. Court General Side, Associate of Arts and Sciences, David Vargas. Sharon would like to thank her mom, Grace, her daughter, brothers, sisters, teachers, and friends. Court General Trial, Court General Site. Judith would like Associate of Arts and Sciences, Native American Studies. Judith would like to thank her instructors and her family. Nikki Fulton, Fort Campbell, Solomon Tribe, Fort Campbell Site. Associate of Arts and Sciences, General Director, Transfer. Nikki would like to thank his wife Shirley and daughter Shannon for all her help. General Director, Jessica would like to thank April Solomon, her mom, and Laura Woodman, her husband. General Director, Transfer Degree. Sheree would like to thank Elise Lynn Long, Eileen Alexander, Ariane Lynn Revy, Rosie College staff, instructors, and their and students. Pyramid Lake Bayou Tribe, Douglas, Shirley, and Rio Sparks, Indian Colony, from the site. Associate of Arts and Sciences, Business Entrepreneurship. Douglas would like to thank Ashley Toby and Peter Toby Williams, Greg and Krista Molly, Brenda O'Neill, Jacob Dilla, and Kendall Williams, and all the Northwest Indian Colleges. like to thank Greg, Kristen, and Val for his mom and family and friends who are listed in college school
I get a credit card
and
for
college basketball.
That's not fair.
Joshua would like to thank Greg and Krista, his parents, his teammates, and Northwest Indiana College staff. Selected the recommendation on the shoe tribe site, Associate of Arts and Sciences, General Director Education, graduating with highest honors in 5K Kappa, Claudia would like to thank her mother, her father, her auntie, and the rest of her amazing supportive family, and her best friend Samantha. Joy College shoe tribe, Shoe Site, Associate of Arts and Sciences, General Director Education, graduating with high honors in 5K Kappa, joining with the creator, her children, Autumn Jones, and the PhD employees.
You don't want her to have them, but you have to have them.
College Shoe Tribe, College Shoe Site, Associate of Arts and Sciences, General Director Education, and we represent his mom and family. Minister Richard Law, Millax Ben, Shoe Site, Associate of Arts and Sciences, General Director Transfer Degree, graduating with honors. Kevin would like to thank Harmony Blanchard, God, Samantha Casano, Alex Jensen, and Indiana Morrow. Sativa Alzheimer's, Nosac Tribe, Associate of Arts and Sciences, General Director Transfer Degree. Sativa would like to thank her family and the whole Nosac Tribe. Hillary Roberts, Nosac Indian Tribe, Associate of Arts, General Director Transfer. Lily would like to thank Northwest Indiana College staff, Cindy Roberts, Student Records, Northwest Indiana College advisors, especially and financially. Leanne II, Toledo Tribe, Toledo Site, Associate of Arts and Sciences, Direct Transfer. Brad would like to thank her husband Joe, her parents Joe and Amy, and her kids Preston, Parker, and Calvin. Tisha Karina McLean, Toledo Tribe, Associate of Arts and Sciences, General Director Transfer. Tisha would like to thank her mom, her dad, brothers and sisters, her husband, her friends, and her family. Michelle J. Miller, Toledo Tribe, Toledo Site, Associate of Arts, General Director. Kylie, Atlanta, and girls don't be afraid to follow your dreams and your goals. Your mother loves softball radio. Yolanda James, nomination, Rebecca Person, Saponius, Cornell Sutton, Associate of Arts and Sciences, graduating with honors. Rebecca would like to thank her children, mom, dad, and their tribe for support during school. Rob Richard Knight, Tribal Affiliation of tribal members and working with the tribe of Port Campbell site, Associate of Arts and Sciences, Business and Entrepreneurship, and an award of completion in tribal casino management. Rob would like to thank God, all his instructors, his family, his friends, co-workers, coaches, and all the staff that helped him through this, and everyone who's impacted his life. Associate of Arts and Sciences, Business and Entrepreneurship. Associate of Arts and Sciences, Native American Studies. Tara would like to thank the Navajo Nation. Jacobson Solomon, Homicide, Associate of Arts and Sciences, American Studies. Jacob would like to thank Lexington, kids Devin and Kamala, parents Mike, Debbie, and Yvonne, grandparents Jake and Jane Jones. Associate of Arts Sciences and American Studies. Brandon would like to thank his fiancée, his mom and family, kids, Ariana and Anthony. Nicole Jefferson, Associate of Arts and Sciences, General Director. Nicole would like to thank her mother, her father, her sister, her brother, Northwest Indian College staff and faculty, and extended family. Associate of Arts and Sciences, Native American Studies. Holly would like to thank Dr. Barbara Compton, Charlotte Cousin, her parents, her family, her husband, and her 3 daughters. Nominee for James Sr. Nominee would like to thank his wife, Christian James, his father-in-law, James Sr., his late mother, Irene Lawrence James, and his children. Anthony George, Ordination, Holly Thomas, GED. Nigel Jensen, Bonnie Son, Bonnie Campus, GED. Nigel would like to thank his parents, Dennis and Robert Cross, his wonderful siblings, Kathy, Sina, and Michelle. And Ashley. Danielle Olson, and I would like to thank her sisters, Darren Olson, her dad, and her mom, Bobby and Albert. Western Tribal Public Campus GED. Tricia would like to thank her dad, siblings, Kathy, and Michelle. Alicia Gonzalez, loving descent. Alicia would like to thank Sarah, her grandmother, Virginia, her mother, Jolene, and her boyfriend, her father, Albert, and rest in peace. General would like to thank Shinara Russell, Holly, Shanique Kennedy, Pauline Pastor, and Carol Licata. Andrew Jefferson III, Lonnie Campus GED. Lonnie would like to thank his mother, Doris Jefferson, Kathy Humphreys, and Michelle Blackstone. Bob, everyone to thank her mom and her supporting family.
Great job, Denise. So if I can have all of our graduates, please stand. Please stand. Now, by virtue of the authority vested by the Board of Trustees of Northwest Indian College, I confer upon each of you the respective academic degree for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations appertaining thereunto, and I offer my sincere congratulations. It is now time to move your tassels from the right side to the left side to signify your graduation. Testing, testing. I got too excited, sorry. If you ever forget which side your tassel goes on, remember that you wear it on your left side over your heart to remind you of your alma mater, Northwest City College. Graduates, please turn and face the audience and receive your applause. Graduates, please take a seat. Call up Dave Guerrero, who's going to in turn call on our witnesses. Dave.
Great job, students. In the tradition of elected which this time is in the club, I'd like to call forward the witnesses in order that they come.
Dear people, first of all, I'm going to thank each and every one that's here. It's a special moment for the ones that are sitting here. I have 2 granddaughters and a niece amongst the ones here that's graduated. I thank them. Just a few short words here for the ones here that are sitting. I want you to remember something. I want you to remember your grandparents and your parents, because if it wasn't for them, you would not be sitting here. Is that true? It's true, so I'm thanking you for being who you are and doing what you're doing. I know that there's a few of you here that come far away to be here in the school. I myself been living on this reservation now for over 40 years, and I'm an Alaskan native. I'm going to say that I'm proud that I've been here on this reservation and loving it. Now it's going to be up to you ones here that's graduated to show the ones here that are sitting, that are witnessing you of what you've been doing, what you've been receiving, to show the people here of how much you love them. That would be really greatly appreciated. You know, I'm not much one for words, get up and talk on the floor. But I am really proud of each and every one of you. Kind of brought memories back to the year that I graduated, 1967. Graduated from Montana High School, boarding school. And to me, it's an honor. And the ones there that you heard many times, ones that received and what you got, you can make do, you can do better. Go high above where you are now, to help the ones here that are sitting around, to help the ones that where you come from, your family, your friends. I really thank you, and each and every one. I thank the elders that are here. know that a lot of you here have youngsters. Guide them, help them in any way you can. We all know we're in a world that sometimes when we walk out these doors in that outside world of what it's like. And you, the ones here, don't just stop where you're at. Go and do what you can to that outside world to better it. Make it a better place. Not much more than I can say. I want to thank you here for the honor of being here.
When?
Yesterday was the last day.
How much are they?
29
Okay, never mind.
for a day pass. You can get use them for a day, right?
How much were they?
Oh, for a day pass.
Want to thank one and all for being here on behalf of the students, the accomplishments that they've done. Thanking our relatives from down south, reminding our people to not forget who we are and where we come from, but to embrace what you have done here today, to take back home to your land, to your people, and encourage them to take care of the things that they want to and need to for the best interests of our people and all those that follow behind them. I want to thank my father for the words he left to help encourage each and every one of you that this is only the beginning, only the start of what you can have in life. As parents, as grandparents, we encourage all the ones that are here to continue with what you have as home of people. Carry your identities proudly to represent your people with the highest honor. As you've done here today, as the ones here who helped you along to give you the knowledge that you need to succeed in a world that's very new to us. Thank the ones that are behind me. Thank you for allowing me to go before you. Know that your elders amongst the community, thank you for allowing me to step forward and go before you. Ahead of time. Thank the ones that put this gathering on for our family here. I accept that you.
example, they get great, finish their education, or going on into higher education. I want them people to believe, as soon as you start that, they're going to be following you. They're really breaking the ground for them. I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you. I do like to acknowledge our leadership, our board members, our foundation members, all the time you're out there, the president, faculty, Maishka. Good evening, I'll keep it short, Maishka.
We're almost to the end. Again, thank you, friends, family, and guests, for the Mountains and Park Federation. We're going to have a recession of the cover of the flags in the middle of the country. We need to please stand.
Oh, I see. I see. Capsule.
As the faculty are thanking students and relocating students and faculty, we're going to bless the food. In the tradition of the Roman people, we would like our guests to be served first. And then to have the Lord is going to bless the food.